Hello, welcome to Emo Nite Radio. It is Morgan, a professional radio broadcaster. I am live in the studio with Cameron.
Hello.
And Dan. Yep. And Carlos. And Paige. And State Champs.
Hi.
Right.
You're professional?
I say that, you say something and then you believe it. You say it until you believe it.
It's called manifesting, I think.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've just been...
I really did believe it. That's why I said that.
Well, I call it lying is the thing.
You are technically a professional. I mean, you have a radio show.
Well, I'm also technically a DJ. I don't know how to do that.
I don't know. I saw some videos from Bonnaroo. Looked pretty dope.
Yeah, it was...
You know what you're doing.
100%.
I'm tired of you telling me that you don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He says that a lot.
Yeah.
I think that this is the only thing that I'm kind of okay at. I like doing this. The rest of the stuff, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no clue.
We like to think we know what we're doing on stage and in the studio and stuff too. And until you hear it afterwards, you don't believe it.
Well,
You
it certainly
figure it out while you go.
looks like you guys know what you're doing. My only friends in the world, Ryan and Derek. And I'm very serious. I don't talk to anybody but work and then occasionally you guys.
Yeah, that's true. We just seem to pop in. When's the last time we talked? We talked in Vegas, for a professional meeting. You know?
Yep.
I mean, we see each other all the time, but it's been a minute since when we were young was the last time we talked and broadcasted it.
I think that was and I think we're going to try and do it again.
Whoa, let's go.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. And you don't.
I literally don't.
We're not allowed to. Are we allowed to say? We can't say anything.
Yeah, we can't talk about. I don't know shit, man.
I know. Yeah. Right, how are you guys? What's going on? Ryan, you got married?
Yeah, I did.
Congratulations on
1 month.
How was it?
It was the best day of my life.
Wait, 1 month today?
Yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's flying by.
I know, I'm killing it.
Life comes at you quick.
It was awesome. It was amazing. Got married in a backyard and just had some friends there, family, and a taco truck. It was chill.
Stressful?
Absolutely. Yeah. Everything leading up to the wedding was like the most stressful thing of my life.
Well, let's talk about that. How long was the lead up to the wedding?
All right, so we got engaged in January. And then we were like, well, we'll talk about it, when we're actually going to get married. And then like March rolls around and then we're like, let's just get married.
Like in 2 weeks. This man planned his wedding like 2 weeks in advance.
It was like a month and a half. It was a month and a half.
I say that only because I'm upset and I felt terrible because I wasn't able to go because I had prior plans. It would have been nice to, explore the year and the lead up. This guy was just so excited to get married.
I just wanted to do it. I wanted to have sex.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
finally.
I forgot, you guys. We do a minute of silent meditation before we go in, and then we pray in. And this is a show for virgins, is the thing. So.
Dude, have you been seeing Matt Damon? Is it Matt Damon? Not Matt Damon. Mark Wahlberg is like doing these like prayer videos, and I'm like really into it.
It's wild. He's got that fucking wacky.
You are not into prayer videos.
I'm into it because of the comedy aspects.
Okay.
Have you seen the like statue that he has?
No.
Dude, he like prays to this wildly like monster.
Statue of what?
I think it's Jesus.
Is it?
It's something, or it's like a stone Bible. It's something really fucking crazy. But he like goes and he's like prays and he's like, all right guys, like fucking pounds the camera and he's like, let's get this. I
knew that you would know what I'm
Instagram?
talking about.
Like via Instagram. Like
yeah, it's like
because I don't. It's worth a follow then.
I don't follow. I just somehow I'm fed Mark Wahlberg prayer videos because I'm liking them.
You spend too much time paused and watching a video of his that now it shows up.
Absolutely.
Like every time.
And now that we're talking about it, you're going to see it as soon as we leave.
Yeah. His phone's buzzing.
Mark Wahlberg prayer videos. Mark Wahlberg.
Look it up.
Videos.
Honestly, for real, like look it up. It's like you can look stuff up on this show. This is like
you can look it up.
Yeah, no, we can be on our phones. This is the easiest.
Whatever.
This is the fun time. This is what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I had you guys pick out a bunch of songs.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at the songs.
Yeah, look at them because we have. I want to talk about some of these because I don't know some of these.
It's so funny looking at this because we split it up. I picked all like newer like pop songs, pop rock songs, and you picked all like cool songs.
But they're all newer. See, I picked the bands that I'm into that like I would love to get some exposure to, and you picked bands that you like know and like, and that you also want.
That's true. You get a little taste of the yin and the yang that is Derek and Ryan.
It's very similar. You sound very similar to the way that TJ talks about us. He's like, "Oh, you're cool." I'm like, not. not
You're
that.
the Ryan, and TJ's
It's like we're
the me.
bros that like kind of don't have a ton in common, but we like just still love each other.
That is kind of how it goes, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Honestly, those make the best partnerships, right?
That's true.
Like that
we
makes
can get down to business and like kick ass in the studio or on tour, but then like we can both go do our thing too.
I mean, why would you want to be around somebody with the same brain as you in general?
Yeah, well, we already lived together for months at a time on a bus and like, you know, spend that time and like that's totally cool. But then it's like we also then go home and now we both live like right next to each other too.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll see you when I see you kind of thing.
Do you guys see each other like really often if you're not doing band shit?
In the studio.
Yeah, we're doing studio stuff.
Every once in a while we'll go to a little flea market together or something, you know.
Get some food.
Oh, that's really sweet, you guys.
Very cute.
You can shine a light on my wardrobe and help me pick out cool vintage clothes sometimes.
I mean, you really are doing a great job.
His T game is up.
It's been up.
T game's up.
It's been expensive.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Bread is up though.
Bread is up. Fashion is up.
You know, that's you know, Ryan. You know that's like my shit too, because
Yeah, I know.
I can't. I've been, you know, a certain size my entire life. So anytime anything was like in style growing up, I was like, I can't wear that. So I just had to get old shirts. Like I just have old shirts because out of necessity. And that's like what I've got. That's the way that I live now. Just from being a fucked up size.
You're a big shirt guy.
Do.
I'm a big shirt guy. But here's the thing. I think I want to turn into a small shirt guy.
You can do anything you want.
Big is comfier than small.
I know. I'm dressed. This is peak. This is how a peak male should dress.
Look with the shirt inside out too.
Bedazzled.
Dude, look how long these are. Like I'm walking. I just got both hips replaced. I shouldn't be walking all over my.
Jesus Christ! There's like a foot of extra fabric.
Yeah,
on this thing.
this is peak fashion. Right here. Yeah, just dragging.
Droopy drawers over here.
Yeah, no, it's just dragging. No underwear. I don't have pockets in these. I can rip the sides of these off.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I can rip the
That's what
sides.
my grandma used to call me when my pants would sag. Droopy drawers.
Dr. Droopy
Grandmas
drawers.
had like the best nicknames, man.
Like when I was like a skater punk, you know,
Yeah.
and I'd come home from middle school and like my pants would be down and my boxers are showing. Droopy drawers is back again.
Yeah, there's nobody that can
roasting.
Yeah, there's nobody that can roast you like a grandparent.
No.
All right. What did we play in the first? What did we do first?
I heard
we
Post Malone. when
we did the
walked in.
main. We did the main.
And then post.
You did Post Malone? Mm-hmm. All right. It feels like we're on a Derek thing.
That was a Derek run. Yeah.
That's a Derek run.
I like Post Malone too.
I also like Post Malone a lot. We've got I've never heard of Honey Revenge. Is that a Ryan thing?
Nope, that's mine too. And they're a new,
well,
exciting, cool pop rock band. They're playing tonight. Actually, I'm gonna go to the show after this.
They opened our House Blues show in Anaheim.
That's
on
right.
this
Are they
last
playing
tour
with
that we did.
Loveless?
They're playing with Loveless tonight, and I'm gonna go to the show right after this.
Honestly, shout out Ricky the intern. Is
Oh,
DJing.
is he DJing?
Yeah, he's DJing afterwards in that like side area.
Dope.
So
Nice.
that'll be great. But this is a Derek choice.
Mhm.
Honey Revenge, Airhead. Welcome back to the show. It's Emo Nite Radio. I'm here in the studio live with Stagehand,
Yeah.
Derek and Ryan.
Yep.
This is mainly talk show.
This is talk radio.
Even though it's not like it's a music based show, I've somehow bridged I could just play songs the entire time.
That's so boring.
And fill
It's a
up.
live podcast with songs every now and then.
Yeah, people call in. We have like repeat callers. We have repeat offenders.
You have regulars?
Yeah.
That's cool.
do you have someone that you like look forward to talking on the phone to like every show? Do you get trolls?
No,
Prank
shockingly.
Yeah, I'm actually
prank
kind of
calls?
surprised that we don't get
Yeah.
a lot of those.
Can't wait to prank in
I'll
like
be the
2
first.
weeks.
Yeah, we'll-
The only troll that I get is my brother-in-law, who's like, I forgot what his like name is on it. It's like Weed Fan or something like that. And he was like, "Hey, it's Weed Fan." He'll like call and be like, and I'm like, "Hey, Danny." And he's like, I forgot what his name is, but it's super funny. He's like, big fan, like huge fan, but he's being sincere. But he does call in every once in a while.
Long time listener, first
Does
time
that
caller.
the whole fucking thing
Time.
every single time.
Yep.
Okay, we have some like I rarely get to this. Paige throws this together for me. Paige and Sammy throw music news together for me. I barely look at it.
She's sitting right here.
I know,
She's
but I like it takes me like one break to go through because I'll go.
It's okay if you sound like you're reading something, it's fine.
No, because I just do this. I go, Youngblood announced a tour that says tickets will not be more than $20. And then there's an article about it. And I'm like, it says everything you need. Like, there's nothing else to say about it besides the fact that I can't understand a goddamn thing that guy says. Like, he's from some fucked up place in Europe.
That is cool that he's doing a tour where tickets won't be more than $20. They shouldn't be more than $20. Shouldn't pay more than $20 to see state champs either. I don't think.
I definitely think you should.
I think you should. I think you should pay.
I think you should. Yeah. I think you should hopefully continue to do
we're gonna
so.
our next tour. Listen, tickets will not be more than
$50, $100.
We promise.
We'll do $100 tier and then a $200 tier.
We promise.
Dude, $20, like that's a bargain, man.
I wonder if he's
to that.
Yeah, for real. He can. If you can do it.
How?
I don't know.
I remember when I was in high school, there was this tour that came around called the 10 for 10 tour. Do you remember this?
No.
10 bands for $10, and it was all of the best like metal and hardcore bands at the time, and it was like the Acacia Strain and Trapped Under Ice and like Unearthed.
Wow.
And a bunch, and like I don't know how anybody made money on that tour.
I was gonna say, yeah, that doesn't make.
Well,
any
what
sense
year
to
was
me.
that?
It's probably like 2009.
And where did they play?
They played like House of Blues size venues.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a sick tour, and it was a full U.S. 10 for 10. Everybody remembers the 10 for 10 tour, and like
Everybody.
if
just
you were,
asked
you were
me,
like,
and I was like,
if you
never
were
heard of
wearing gym
this.
shorts and moshing in high school, which
I
feel like
was.
you were.
I absolutely was.
You don't remember the 10 for 10 tour?
I didn't go. I
You're
was
losing a
poser.
lot of cred here.
Yeah.
I
I was like more into grindcore. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
Like the Locust.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, every time I've seen the Locust, I've thrown up. It's like
It like makes sense.
yeah,
sick,
no,
dude.
it's like when you're yeah, like every time I've seen him, I'm like, this is too fast, and I throw up. I've done it twice. I've seen him twice, and I've thrown up. They had the best merch. Honestly, they have had the best merch out of any band that I've seen ever. They had a Coke mirror. They made
As a merch item.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
boy.
when you guys were growing up, did you have any local hardcore bands that had like silly names?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Kissy Face Fashion Faux Pas. That was a favorite of mine.
Yeah, that's
What
a
was
bad
that
one.
again?
Kissy Face Fashion Faux Pas.
Were you friends with those guys, or were they like
No.
older?
They were older. They were like the breakout band from like that grindcore scene that everyone thought like, oh, they're gonna go on tour with like Chiodos or something, like, and it never happened.
Well, not to be confused with Ryan's first band, which was called...
Stab You in the Face.
Was it one word?
It wasn't my first band, but that was my first grindcore.
Not
band.
one
No, it's
word,
just-
although that would be cooler.
But it was in
like Job for a Cowboy.
It was
Yeah.
in that like scribbly font. Stab You in the Face.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah, you know.
about. We had Gat Rot.
Gat Rot.
Yeah,
Nice.
they were like a Hispanic hardcore, and their hit single "Take That Bullshit to the Back of the Bus." I see if I can find it. But you know, it's from Tucson. Is the Bled is from Tucson? That was like the biggest. That was like I worked. My first job was at this place called Mr. Rags. Do you guys remember that? It was like a hip hop store.
No.
Dude,
was
we
like-
had Mr. Allen's.
What was it? Was
Probably the same type of thing.
Was it a hip hop store?
Yes.
Was it a chain?
Yes.
It was in the mall.
But it was like Midwest only, I think.
I wonder if that was like the Hardee's version of Carl's Jr.
Yeah, something like that. 'Cause
Probably.
I like Mr. Rags does ring a bell.
I don't know. I don't recognize.
I was the only white kid that worked at Mr. Rags, and across from me at Watch World was the drummer from the Bled, and we would steal stuff from each other's stores, and we would trade it. We'd give it to each other, and it was the first. I was like, these guys are gonna fucking make like it was. I was like, he was a couple years older than me.
So the Bled did well. They were on Warped Tour. And
I like
they
the Bled.
Yeah, I
But
remember.
what was he like? Was he coming to get Jordans and you were getting like a Rolex? Like,
I-
that doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, so there was. Well, Watch World was like Swatch and
Okay.
nothing. It was like mall watch. You know, I don't know any other mall watch brands. Swatch is the only thing I can
Yeah.
think of. I don't know, maybe like Timex. I
Okay,
don't know.
Timex.
I don't know. I'm not a watch guy. TJ is a watch guy, but so I'd have like these velour Rockaware suits and shit like that,
Absolutely.
and we would trade shit like that. Is what we would do.
Seems like you got the shit end of the bargain there.
I did, and then right next to it was Retzel's Pretzels, where the guitar player worked there. It was a little triangle of trust.
Did you ever work in the mall?
I never worked retail ever.
I worked at PacSun.
Thankfully, you worked at PacSun.
I liked working at the mall.
I
was like a rare person that was like positive and like loving my life when you would come in the store, where everyone else was just like, the fuck do you want?
Dude, I had a blast working at the mall.
I loved it.
We would go after work. We would go and, you know, it was like I was like 15 or something. Me and my managers would go to the basketball court outside of the mall and drink 40s. Like it was like we were just drinking. It was great. It was awesome. They sold weed out of the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like before we, you know, I'm like.
Before weed.
This was pre-weed.
It was BW.
So it gets dark really quick. Is my math teacher's son murdered my old manager from Mr. Rags for weed.
Jesus.
Sounds like some like Breaking
You
Bad
got some
shit.
fucking stories, man. You should have a radio show.
Isn't that weird that I don't? All right, let's do a Ryan song. Ryan, what do we got here? Are you the second half of
Hey,
this?
Ryan, pick a song.
Let's do, so you were talking about weird merch items, and this is a segue. I just went to go see Heart Attack Man, and he's selling a deodorant stick. It's called the Freak Stick.
So
he
good.
did it? He did that.
It's incredible.
Because he was talking about how his fans need to smell better.
Yeah, they stink. So play the Heart Attack Man song.
Can we talk about Heart Attack Man for a second?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did Lil Aaron, the president of music,
Mm-hmm.
he produced a bunch of this
He
album.
produced the whole record.
And Ryan wrote on the record as well.
Yeah, I
with
wrote
him.
3 tracks.
Which tracks? Is this one of them?
No, this isn't. I just really like this song.
Damn it!
I could have plugged.
Why was there not a plug there?
I don't
But yeah,
know.
Ryan did work on it with Lil Aaron, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which songs did you write?
C4, Like a Kennedy, and Late to the Orgy.
Okay, so you wrote the best ones.
I no comment.
Are you a fan? Do you listen?
I
to the
love
record?
that album.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the better pop punk albums that's come out.
It's really,
Solid.
really good.
It's solid.
It's really,
Yeah.
really
and
solid.
I gotta say, like, you know, we've toured with them. We shared a bus with them when they opened our tour in the UK, and I hadn't listened to a song yet. I've listened to the new album. I like the new album. I'm a fan.
That's kind of how I was.
Yeah.
I had just heard everybody talk about them for a while, and I've played their stuff prior to this album, but I actually listened to it because I knew Aaron did. I didn't know you did it.
Yeah, I helped out a little bit when he was out here in LA working on it. So
Yeah, and he's a great internet personality, so he's got that going for him, you know, and engaging with the fans and stuff. But in this way, where he's like, "You guys stink. You guys need to like start showering and care about your hygiene.
Yeah.
Here's a Heart Attack Man deodorant."
So
stick.
fucking sick.
genius.
That is kind of
I
genius.
took one from
especially selling
the
them at a
tour.
show.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
There was 2. One was lavender. I'm not sure what the other one was, but I took the lavender one, and I've been using it every day. It's all natural, and it's, you know, kind of rips my armpit hair out a little bit when I put it on because it's like dry.
It's like the white. Is it the white kind?
No, it's a weird natural color.
Clear?
It's like brown. It's like brown, I think. It's just like,
Disgusting.
yeah.
Anyway, here's their song.
Anyway, this is Clown School from Heart Attack Man.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Welcome back to Emo Nite Radio. We have a caller.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
Hi, how are you guys?
We're doing
Oh,
good.
God, I recognize his voice.
We knew who it was right away.
Yeah.
One of our besties. How's everything with you?
Yes. I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We're just sitting in this really bougie, nice studio here with Morgan.
We're
and
incredibly wealthy, is the thing. Like incredibly
I bet.
wealthy.
Me too.
Jenna, have you ever been on the live radio before?
No, but I think when you guys did like a live last year on some other app, I don't remember what it was called. I did that, but
Well, this one's better.
no.
Yeah, that was the competition. We're not talking about that right now.
This one's obviously better. So, yeah.
Did you guys ever call into radio stations to get tickets?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I still do sometimes.
Do you?
If I hear it, I will. If I happen to be, well, here's the thing. I still like listening to the radio. Jenna, do you listen to the radio?
Yes.
You do. Okay. See, people still listen
Yeah.
to the
I
radio.
listen to the radio too, but I never called in ever because I was just like, there's just no chance I'm ever gonna.
Well, I would call just whether it's something that I want to go to or not. I just want the satisfaction of being the one that they answer, you know?
Well, now you're on the radio. You can come here anytime you want. You don't have to call into
Can we
a
give
sta-
something away?
Yeah,
All right.
we can give something away. Paige, you want to tweet it out and be like, what are you going to give away?
We're gonna give away this Water Parks vinyl up here.
Jenna, how does that sound?
I'll pass.
Oh!
Dude, there's somebody. Hold on.
We don't claim her.
There's somebody also on. It was like an avid listener that fucking hates.
Is it Austin?
It's not Austin.
Oh.
It's not him.
You're gonna say hate state.
I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter for that.
Oh no!
Yeah,
They're
I know.
already
I've
coming
been
for you.
trying to for so long.
No, every time I've had Austin on, I don't do an interview with him. I just do word association. So I'll just be like, "What? Like this is the." I just pick like 20 words, and then I'm like, "Tell me what you're thinking about this word," and then that's our interview.
That's something he would like, though.
You'd be very good at that.
Yeah, he's usually riding a bike, like while because we started doing interviews with him like over the pandemic, and then so I was like, I don't fucking know what to do. It was like when I was on K-Rock.
Schmayrock.
Yeah.
He seems like someone that would ride a unicycle.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a wacky bitch.
Well, I just see him walking down the street because he lives near me by himself all the time. So
Yeah, he's a
who knows what he's got
zany
going on.
bitch. The fucking
Zany.
yeah, he's a zany motherfucker. We had him out in Dallas one time, and I loved this. This was something that I personally loved. He just read the Bible for like 10 minutes, and everybody was fucking pissed. And I was like, "This is awesome! Like this is like I like this." Like nobody was happy.
Good God, man.
Jenna, do you read the Bible?
No, I don't.
I think it's pronounced Bibble. Honestly, actually, I think I fucked up.
Bibble.
All right, Jenna, we're gonna play. We did a Ryan song, so now let's do a Derek song.
How do you know which is which? Do
Okay.
you know which ones are mine?
No,
Derek's are like the first 8, I think.
Yeah.
And then mine were the last ones.
I've got okay.
Just throw one on. Just surprise us. Surprise Jenna.
Jenna,
I'm always
pick 1, 2, or
surprised.
3.
2.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3. It's Emo Nite Radio.
Oh,
There it is. Welcome back. Long outro. Can you guys do me a favor? Like anytime you're recording anything now, like no long outros. Like it's
You needed that long outro because you weren't ready.
I would have been ready, is the thing. No long outros. Dude, there's so many songs that I fucking play on here where it's just like feedback for a minute. And I'm like, in theory, I like that. But in practice, I hate that.
Yeah, I go back and forth.
Do you have
I
like
love a fade out.
Well, can't you like can you cross in? Do you have like a jingle? Do you have an Emo Nite Radio jingle?
No.
Can we make you one?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
please,
Dude, I would
please.
love that. I would love that. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah,
Will
we'll
ya?
make you one next time we have a day off in the studio, which we never have. But
I mean, we could just do it at
we just
one
make
of
it
our
at your
cribs.
place.
Yeah.
It literally, if you did it on an iPhone, we could figure out how to. That's all I would.
I mean,
Well, it's whether you want it to be like, Emo Nite Radio, or if you want it to be like,
what's the vibe?
The vibe, honestly, the vibe is whatever. I'm not gonna get in the creative process. Like, I'm not gonna. You know.
Total
I'm
freedom.
not
Or
gonna
if you want it to be
shoehorn
like
this shit.
on brand for you guys, where it's like, this is the Emo Nite Radio
Like
jingle.
yeah, like it sounds like it's like a my Ken.
No. So here, hold on. I did have one. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think the audience is gonna be able to hear it, but the guy from Starfucker did it. Let me see. Emo Nite. This is how to do radio.
Oh, yeah.
You just look up.
Yeah,
the,
Look
take your
up
time.
stuff. You did say that.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody likes listening to me look up shit. I don't know where to find it.
Just hearing the keys clacking.
I'll find it. I'll fucking find it. Wait, we were talking during the break that this is exciting. This is an exciting thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's zany merch.
Yeah, we were just talking about weird merch for band. Not that this is merch. This is more of a collaboration
Yeah.
that we're doing. But yeah, we're in the process of working with a cannabis company and creating our own state champ strain of marijuana, which is very exciting and different, maybe a little bit of outside the box for us. And I think our fans will think the same, but it's on brand for us and where we are today, I think.
As people and creatives.
Yeah.
Okay, so how? I have a couple of things to ask you guys. How did this come about? Did they approach you?
They did. They
Well,
did.
Well, to be fair, we had been talking about wanting to do this for a really long time, and I think our was it Ryan? Ryan got us in touch with them.
Yeah, I think so.
Our friend Ryan got us in touch with this company. Just mentioned, hey, we would be interested in doing this, and they were stoked because they were in the process of developing like an artist series. So they're going to work with multiple artists, I think 4 or 5, they said.
Yeah, it's the first time one of the big like marijuana corporation, the cannabis corporations, is now teaming up with music artists. And like this specific one, it worked out with us, and we're the first like test of it. Like
we're the
first
guinea pig
band or artist to do it. So we're creating our own like strain that'll be sold at dispensaries like in multiple states, and like it's
this is corporate.
It's a whole
weed.
thing.
Fucking tight,
Corporate
dude.
weed.
Hell
it's
yeah,
cool
you
because
sold
we get
out
to-
with drugs.
Yeah, and we got to
piggy.
like obviously like go to their like operation and like go to the grow like warehouses and see everything, smell everything, try different kinds, and then create our own.
It wasn't somebody's basement. It was like a warehouse.
Crazy. Like we're talking like multi-million-dollar facilities here. Yeah,
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, how do you go about creating a strain of weed? Do you go and you're like, you know what? I'm going to need to do a little bit more testing.
That's kind of how it was.
I mean, we didn't know what we were getting into. They wanted to bring us to the warehouse, because the grow house, whatever you want to call it, because they wanted to just show us like how the processes were done, like how, growing it from seed to like putting it on the shelf. And they had a library of about 5 to 7 strains that like they were developing that didn't have names yet, weren't on market. And basically what they did was, hey, we want you to A/B these. Here are these ones. We've talked to you and decided like this is how State Champs consumes weed. So we think this, and this will be good ones for you guys. So we want you to try them out, decide which one you think is the State Champs like seal of approval weed.
Yeah. So we tried them literally while we were at the studio, all 4 of us together, and like kind of got creative. We would talk about music, we would jam a little bit, we would listen to music, like see how each one affected us. And it was like a whole thing, and we took notes.
It was great.
And then we came down, we found the one, and we've got it now. And then we get to name it. So we're thinking of the name for it right now. So I don't think we'll announce the name today.
We did the artwork for it. And
Yeah,
everything.
and since I'm so heavy with the design side of Champs merch and stuff, I designed the packaging, the jar that it comes in.
It looks awesome.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Did you tell your parents that you're designing weed?
My mom is stoked.
That's
My
so
mom is
sick.
going to be so upset when she finds out.
This is so tight.
My mom doesn't even know I smoke weed.
She's gonna find out.
Let's just do.
She's
She
listening.
gonna learn- she gonna-
She's
yeah,
listening
no,
right
gonna
now.
learn today.
My phone is buzzing. Be like, Ryan.
No, we can't let her know. We'll block this out.
Yeah, like
sh-
people
yeah.
might. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think we're afraid of it being like controversial. or
No,
anything.
not at all.
but
No,
there's-
weed rocks.
There's
Yeah.
nothing controversial about weed.
Yeah,
Like I don't smoke. I don't do anything. But
That's controversial.
I know it sucks and it's boring.
no, that's a good thing. That's cool.
It's good for me because I'm bad. I do bad.
But that's good that you know that.
I very much know that.
Yeah.
I've experimented enough to know that I'm not good.
You won't be partaking in.
Here's the
State
thing.
Champs weed.
I'm really, really good at doing drugs. Like too good at them, which is why I can't do them.
That's totally fair.
Okay, so what did they give you? Did you take the one that like fucks you up the most?
see,
or like what did,
It was tough because we had to like. I wanted the one that's just smelt the best when you like opened it and like smelt it. But then we were like, no, we actually have to see how it affects you and
Yeah.
like which one is like the strongest and this and that. So we found a nice happy medium of the one that looks the best, smells the best, and works the best.
Yeah, for me, it was like really important to be able to still be social, because some weed just makes you like
Makes you want to go in at night.
scared, paranoid, or go to sleep. The way that we use it on tour after a show, like we want to relax, we want to chill, but we still want to be able to talk to each other and have good conversation. So when we were smoking that weed, I was like, I feel creative on this. We just like wrote a song, and I feel like I'm not a zombie, and yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
This is turning into a real stoner talk show, but
I don't know, I really like it. Like, did it make you hungry? Also, did you guys eat a bunch of
I
snacks?
needed,
Yeah, of
needed that
course.
because I'm snacker god. So
This
yeah.
guy is like 3 bags of chips, like at
dude,
once.
I crush chips.
Well, I mean, I'm a snack guy during the day, all day. In fact, at the office, Paige, I turned your desk into the snack shop in the office. Like I snack all day and then eat one big meal before bed.
Yeah.
Is my thing.
Yeah, I'm a
Not good.
nighttime snacker, but I try not to be because it's bad for you and bad for our voices to eat right before you go
acid
to bed.
reflux.
Reflux.
Yeah,
the
I don't have
worst
to
thing
do
ever
any of that.
invented,
I just
so
have to
I
yell.
try to make it more of a daytime thing now.
I just have to yell, and I guess this is my job to talk. So I didn't realize that it was bad for acid.
Everybody's different, you know.
We are all different, and that's a really important lesson to learn today. It's like whatever.
You know, when it all comes down to it, everybody's different. All of our bodies are different. All of our minds are different. So find what works for you.
That's really, really special. Did you guys know the ratio of like sativa to indica?
Yeah. So
Am
when
I
we were
right?
talking about it, we were like going around to the four of us. What do you smoke weed for? He's like, I like to be social and be creative. I'm like, I like to snack, watch YouTube, go to bed. Evan's like, well, I like to just kind of like be in my own space and decompress. And Tyler's like, I like to battle anxiety and like decompress as well. So they were like, okay, you guys are gonna have a hybrid.
Yeah, so
because they're all different.
It's a hybrid. It's leaning, I believe, sativa.
I think so. Yeah.
But the guys were like really excited about the one that we chose because apparently it's like the highest in THC content out of
testing.
out of the few that they let us try. And I guess any number above like 30 is good. And this one was like 33 or something like that.
Don't count us on that. But like,
I'm not going to pretend like I fucking know.
either way, they
it sounds
said
like you guys
it's going to
do
be
know.
sick. They said it's
I
going to
was
be a good one.
listening.
It sounds like you guys know. Let me know.
I was
when-
high though.
Let me
Dude,
tell you.
I gotta show you. I gotta show you the
I was
pictures.
listening, but I was
I gotta
stoned.
show you the pictures of us when we were at the facility. They put us in like the haz suits and
Dude.
like sterilized us, and like we're wearing hair nets and like beard nets.
You guys look at it as like Breaking Bad.
We're
Yeah,
like, we're
basically.
literally holding bags, like 20,
Garbage
40 pound
bags.
bags of weed.
Did you guys? Did they let you take a bunch of it?
Well,
No, that
not
was
those,
like
not those, but they definitely
Tens of thousands of dollars of marijuana.
Yeah, but they did hook it up, which was nice.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I need somebody to let me do a collaboration of my own OxyContin. That's what
Make that
that's what I want. I wonder
That's where we'll dive into controversial.
that's what
Call it Big Pharma.
bigger pharma.
Bigger Pharma.
That is bigger.
Who did we played your song last time?
No, we played Derek's actually.
Now we've
you know
got-
what? There's a song
Go
on the
back to one
playlist
of
called
yours, Ryan.
"Very High."
Is there?
Yeah, let's do it. Where is it? There's not Amazon doesn't
not
have
on
it, but
Yeah, it is.
I know, but
I see
can't
it.
Get it. I know you see it, but I can't get it off of the.
Oh.
Who's the artist?
Military Gun.
Yeah, so I normally don't have that one, but I do have a. I think I
Just play a damn song.
You're
do-
whispering like they can't hear you.
Well, I mean,
Whispering into the mic.
I know. I just don't want to get in trouble if they don't. You
No,
know.
they're not listening.
Oh yeah. So sometimes Amazon doesn't have the songs,
Ah.
which is I've made a list. I've compiled a list of all the songs that they don't have, and I send it to them pretty much weekly,
Yeah.
and nobody's answered me.
Ah.
So I just have to wait until it like populates itself. But I play Military Gun on here all the time. They just don't have that one.
That's
I
okay.
gotcha.
Play whatever. That's just like one of their newer ones.
Okay, well I've never heard Lurk, but that sounds like a you.
Let's play it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about them?
Just homies. Kevin from Knuckle Puck's side project, I guess. They're from Chicago. Just like cool rock and roll band.
This is Lurk, World on a String. Welcome back to the show. Professional radio broadcaster Morgan Cameron.
Yo.
We got state champs in the studio.
Professional musicians.
We haven't left. We're here.
You're hanging out the
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah.
Derek, I have a question.
What's that?
Do you get jealous that Ryan has other bands?
No, I just get confused
Do you really?
because I don't know how many he has.
I kind of also don't know how many you have.
I just be doing stuff.
I know, which is great.
Man loves music,
I
man.
know.
You make just as much music as me, but you're like doing it in a different way.
That's true. I do
And
love
I get
music as well,
jealous.
but I don't need everything. Yeah, I don't need to be in the bands. I like to help other people.
Okay, so what are you like? Are you writing with other people and
Yeah,
or
doing a lot
producing?
of like co-writing and producing other bands, and I just like being in the studio. That's my main thing. I like making the product.
You like being in the kitchen.
Yeah, I like cooking it up.
Wait, what's some shit that you've been working on? Can you say? Or are you allowed
Yeah,
to
no,
say?
I can. I'm really excited about this new band from Texas called House Parties. They're signing their first record deal and going to put out their first record that we're working on together. Probably come out top of next year. A band called In Her Own Words from California did their last record and going to work on a new one with them.
Like the entire thing?
Yeah. And
And did they hit you up? Like, do you have?
Yeah, like most of the time it's either like their label or their management or the band themselves. So it's always different. But like I'm always excited when anybody hits me up because I'm just like, yeah, let's get in the studio. I'm down to work with whoever.
Ryan?
I'm jealous.
You'll do it too.
fucking
We just
jealous,
got
dude.
done talking about him working with Heart Attack Man.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of that too. I do like less producing, and I do just songwriting pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to use a computer is the thing.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Yeah,
like,
me too.
what really is a producer? You know,
You-
it's like
you
people can
are-
talk about what that really means.
When we're in the studio, Derek is like the conductor. Derek's like, okay, I trust all of you guys to do your like little parts, but I'm going to like tie it together. I'm going to put it together. I'm going to put on like the little bells and whistles. I got those ideas. And like occasionally I'll have an idea that's not good. And then he'll be like, okay, that wasn't good, but like, I understand what you're saying. And then here's the better version of it. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Okay, that is.
And I think that's got to be annoying to my guys too, because they all have a specific role in the band, and I'm the singer, but I play drums and I play guitar too. So
He's a conductor.
So,
He's just
so
like,
it might feel a little bossy at times, but I promise it's all for the right reasons.
no, it's not. I mean, it took me a minute to be like, oh, Derek doesn't like hate my ideas. He's just like better at like doing certain things than I am.
And vice versa though. That can come back around in different ways, but it's very much like a Dave Grohl type situation where it's like, I just know how I want it kind of thing.
I think that, like every good partnership, that's like every good partnership. That's how TJ and I are.
For sure.
Like he's super good at some things that I am so bad at.
Yeah.
And then there's some things that I'm good at that he just has no idea about, you know? I think that's just the way it goes.
You
Let's
pick
get an
each other up.
example. Let's hear an example.
Counting, anything with a number, he's
taxes.
really good at. I haven't, what did you say?
That was accounting taxes.
I don't know what you're saying.
You don't know? Oh yeah, me neither. I wish I didn't.
Never done though.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is that? You're saying Texas?
Texas.
No, he's like, it's like, but then there's also times where he's really, like, he'll have a really creative idea or like a really funny idea, like out of nowhere. But it's like my job day to day to have those.
Yeah.
And then there's occasionally I'll do some sort of math.
I feel like I'm kind of you in that situation where I'm like, I bring a lot of ideas to the table and they need to be like shaped maybe, but like I am bringing those.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what? After like being in this, you know, because you're in essentially in like a relationship, like with the people in your band and the people that you like do work with. Every relationship and every like company that I've seen that's been successful that has more than one partner always has this like yin and yang thing. Like my buddy who does this, praying shit, same sort of dynamic. Because you can't have the same type of personality for all that shit.
Yeah.
It's just like
Genius marketing, dude. That brand is like the best
my
marketing.
What's it
I
called?
think. Praying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is my best friend. They're on their way to Paris right now for Fashion Week.
Sick.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Killing it.
I like how much like trouble they get in.
Yes.
That's why I don't own any praying stuff, but like I'm very aware of the brand because of the trouble that they get in, and I think it's sick.
If you guys want any, I'm sure.
Praying do God's favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a pair of
Whatever
like,
you
the
want.
really skimpy, like says something funny,
We'll get you. We'll get you.
like Jesus, like on my penis.
They just
They
made
do the
these.
bikinis like Father, Son, Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
Look, they just made these.
Ah, okay.
Oh, those glasses are praying.
The speeders.
Those are so big on
I
you.
said that he looked like a cool bug.
Yeah, the
earlier.
speeders. They came out today.
They're awesome.
Dude, I mean, he lives like in my complex.
Oh, cool.
Like, I mean, we're like, I see it. We're every day. We're every day.
That's awesome.
You know,
Every day, bro.
we really are.
That's all day.
Every
Have you ever
single
had
day.
any of the Pauls on your show?
No, but I am drinking a lot of Prime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
had
brought
an
some to the
energy drink
office.
today.
I haven't had
Pretty
any.
good.
Do you have one?
I didn't, but not this office. I
Thanks.
brought it, but I'll tell you what. I'll bring some to the office for Paige. Paige can give it to Derek. Derek can give it to Ryan.
It's just never gonna make it to me ever.
Nah.
That's what we can do because we have cases of it.
I would like to try.
It's honestly,
I love energy.
it's really fucking good. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
It's really
I
sweet.
haven't had the bottle. I've had the energy form, and that one was good.
No, the bottle's great. They have one that I brought one to the office that looks like an icy, like an ice pop. Have you had that,
Oh, the
Carlos?
red, white, blue one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. It tastes just like that.
So good.
Let
let-
me get one.
Okay, I'll get you some.
some.
I'll get you some. Let me just go ahead and get you a case of that.
Thank you.
Hey, Paige, we have to talk about the Boys Like Girls tour.
That's true. We do need to. We're doing that.
You are doing that.
We are doing that.
I know. Are you guys okay? I don't know what else to. I did it. Look, so she wrote in here.
It's gonna rock.
So-
What do you mean?
So I told Paige when she made this sheet, I was like, reminder to plug the Boys Like Girls tour dummy, and it says reminder to plug the Boys Like Girls tour dummy.
Well,
in like big font.
It's bolded.
It's in bold. Okay.
It's bolded.
Perfect.
I mean, it's a great lineup.
Yeah.
it's going to be sick. There's a lot of cool bands, a lot of cool guests in certain areas. It was kind of confusing to the fans, I feel like, because they were like, there's so many bands on this flyer. Who's actually playing the shows? Or are all of them playing all the shows? Are you guys playing all the shows? We are playing every single one that's on the ad mat. Us and Boys Like Girls are on every one. And I think Lolo.
I think Lolo's on every show.
Lolo's on every show. But then there's a few that have, a good amount that have 303, a good amount of the Somerset, and then there's like Max Bemis.
Yeah,
and,
Ready Set.
The Ready Set, every avenue. It's nostalgic, it's awesome, and it's going to be a action-packed
4 years
show.
strong, too.
4 years strong as well. Yeah.
Honestly, it is a really, really, really good tour.
It's going to be sick as hell. And if you don't come, you're stupid and dumb.
You are really, really
So
stupid.
just
It's
show
like
up,
not even
have
trying
a-
to be
have a
mean.
good
No,
time.
I genuinely think that
you
if you
don't
don't
want to
come,
miss
that
it.
you might.
It's cool for us because I mean, Boys Like Girls, was super influential and like still are, but they haven't been active in like 10 years. So this is their first time coming back. They're putting new music out and doing a tour in 10 years, and they asked us to be a part of it. So very, very cool.
I'm proud of you guys.
I'm proud of myself for that one, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I got to speak to that because I am not a fan, but I didn't know Boys Like Girls really
Really?
at
You
all. No.
Really?
I knew the hits. I knew like, the few songs that like you hear at Emo Night or, Gabby knew.
Mm-hmm.
But like I went on their Spotify and I was like, they have a fucking song with Taylor Swift. What?
Allegedly, they dated.
You think?
I don't.
do you
I'm
know?
looking at you.
See, Paige says
If
no,
anyone's
and
gonna
I
know, Paige is
trust.
gonna know.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything about that. But
I didn't hear anything about that.
I'm here for the gossip.
Yeah, I love gossip.
I'll try and figure that out with Marty.
Why don't we just say that they did?
Let's just say that they did, and let's also manifest me singing the Taylor Swift part on the tour.
Let's go. That'll be great.
You think they'll let me?
Yeah.
That was pretty mind blowing to me though.
Yeah.
I was
that
like,
was
how
a-
did I like not know about this?
That was a
I
song
guess.
on the radio. They had like 7 big radio songs.
I'm sure they did. I just, for whatever reason, somehow I missed that. I think I was like, thought I was like too cool to listen to like pop rock, whatever they.
Right. I'm
would
in
be
the same boat.
considered
I'm
of.
pretty much in the same boat as you.
Yeah, I
like
think
I
I was,
did.
like,
I
too-
think I missed it.
I missed all of that, and then when I joined State Champs in 2014, I was exposed to like a lot of great music that I was like, air quotes, too cool for. Like even the starting line, I never really even listened to. And you guys played Direction like every day in the van.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, how did I like sleep on this record? It's so fucking good.
You want to know what I really, really liked was his other band, Vacationer.
Vacationer's awesome.
Yeah.
That was fun. I loved that. I don't know if he's still doing it or not.
He was
but-
like teen pop punk sensation, and then he started smoking weed, and then that's how Vacationer became.
and he just kept smoking weed.
yeah.
And now
I feel like that might be our trajectory.
yeah. Before State Champs turns into what after the weed deal? You know? Make a reggae album.
have you guys ever like Ryan, you're good at this. You're good. I feel like if
I have
You're
no
good at-
idea what you're about to say.
coming up with band names, like coming up with shit like that, have you guys ever thought if you had like if you didn't have State Champs, like what it would be?
What the name would be?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Before we settled on State Champs, we called ourselves Sea Dogs.
Much worse.
Like S
I'll just shut
like
up.
S
Much
E
worse.
A. That's okay. What was the name of your first band? Your first band was what?
My first band ever was called the Dry Leaf Project.
The Dry Leaf Project?
Yeah.
Let's go through these. I'll do one. You'll do one. I'll do one. Then you do one.
Okay.
Dry Leaf Project.
Dry Leaf Project.
Morgan?
My first band was a progressive metal band called Fathom.
That's actually sick.
Wait, did you sent me some songs? I think did you? Or maybe
This keeps it, buddy.
that was
we're
like deep.
we're continuously going here. Derek,
My first band was called Lexington. It was the neighborhood I grew up in.
It had to have been a metal band.
Yeah, I was a screamer.
Yeah, Lexington just sounds like I'm moshing.
The
for
X
sure.
was big.
hard.
to me it sounds really
hard.
it's kind of tight.
I was
Yeah.
straight edge back then too, so it was big.
And
X.
look
I
what
wasn't straight edge, but I had a straight edge belt.
I was straight edge, but I was 12.
Yeah, I was straight edge, like because I just couldn't drink.
Yeah, you just were allergic.
I would
to,
hope I was straight
Yeah, you're
edge.
just like You're like, oh, not doing homework. I can't do homework. No homework. No late bedtime.
Yeah, those are all my
Those
exes.
were the X's, and there's another one.
I found recently I posted this photo of me that's absolutely chaotic the other day, actually. Playing with the Dry Leaf Project. I'm wearing my straight edge belt. My shirt is like an extra small, and so are my pants. My hair is crazy. I look like it's like a fro. I've got like a puka shell necklace on.
Oh, I've seen this picture.
And what else? My Ovation acoustic guitar I'm rocking out with a rainbow strap. It's like there's so much going on in the picture, but what every single person commented on was like, dude, the straight edge belt, so sick.
That's what you got. Did you post it?
Yeah, I was like 15. I was like, I was just straight edge because I was 15.
We'll get that for the clip.
Yeah, we'll put it up there.
It'll be in the YouTube clip. Paige, can we do that? Yeah. I like having Paige here because now I don't have to, like, she knows.
She can make timestamps.
Yeah, this is. You haven't paid it. You haven't listened.
She's
once.
like, nah. She's off the clock.
Yeah.
Wait, and how many Taylor Swift shows have you gone to?
I've only been to one Taylor Swift show. Paige has gone on 11. No, I'm talking about this tour. This tour, I've been to one. I only need to see one, but after seeing one, I want to go to another one, honestly.
I mean, TJ says that they're truly like the most fantastic.
It was actually really fucking fun. I had a blast.
I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this tour. I've seen her on a couple different tours.
Yeah,
but
well, she's doing, 5 shows in LA or something? Yeah, so
Look,
we'll make our way to another
every single time that I'm a fan, right? Like I'm not a fan, but every single time anybody plays one of her songs, I'm like, this is so fucking good.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
undeniable.
It's just good music.
It's
good songwriting.
It's really, 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 really good. All right,
So let's give away some Taylor Swift tickets.
No, but here, let's do fucking the Boys Like Girls.
Yeah,
song.
new Boys Like Girls. Let's do it.
Cool.
Blood and Sugar, Boys Like Girls, Emo Nite Radio.
I probably
Now
should.
you have to.
No, I have
What
to.
happened?
That was the end of the song.
Oh,
Yeah. We're on.
What happened?
oh! Welcome back to the
Are we
show. Abruptly,
You're a professional.
I'm super happy that I didn't say anything shitty.
Nah, it's fine.
Welcome back to Emo Nite Radio. Morgan here with State Champs. You guys, I don't open any of my DMs. It's
Straight
not
back to the conversation.
It's not well because they're listening.
Yeah.
It's not you in particular. I just don't do it because if I do it, then I have an obligation to open every single one, and then that's like hours of
Yeah.
Well,
and-
can't you open a DM and not have it be viewed as read?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, not anymore, I don't think.
Oh, the requested one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normalize not sending me a DM.
Ryan doesn't want you guys to DM him. So everyone watching it, you're going to have a million DMs now.
I just for a long time opened every DM, answered and responded to everybody, which was great. You know, it's fun. Like I am a people person. I like talking to people, but I'm just like kind of over being on the internet
Look,
as much as I
That's
was.
exactly
So
it's
100%.
exactly the way that I feel.
don't DM me.
I'm not on my phone at all. Like I'm rarely on my phone. You'll get a story of the dog every once in a while, and then like I feel like I went overboard with like reposting Bonnaroo shit. I was annoying myself.
No.
Like I
People
was
want to see that stuff.
I was fucking annoyed. Like I just don't. It's not something that like
Annoying you're posting. Like,
Annoying
God damn it.
yourself.
I was like
That's a funny bit.
Just posting. Fuck, man.
yeah no I was like
This again.
I wanted to mute myself. I was like embarrassing.
That's really funny.
But like the last thing that I fucking put, you know, it's like it's just not like a thing that I don't know.
You're good, dude.
What's the
Keep
last
posting.
Thing? What's the last thing we all posted on our stories? Let's see.
Did you guys say that you're going to be here? I have to
that
do
was-
stuff. Oh.
That's the only thing on my story today is Emo Nite Radio.
All right.
So at least I
We
did
got-
my,
we
I
got
did
a
my
caller?
part.
We do. It's Anna.
It's going to take a second.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Oh my God, thanks.
So wonderful to talk to you.
You as well.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are
What?
you? I want to hear about your experience at Bonnaroo.
My experience, strength, and hope.
Live, laugh, love.
Sure. I don't get the reference.
It's an AA reference.
I love when people admit that they don't get references because too many people just go along with it.
Dude, if somebody gives me like a movie quote, I'm like, I don't know. I've never
That's great.
seen it.
Gabby's like, oh, I've seen that movie. I'm like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. Yeah, no, you haven't seen this movie.
She's a liar.
She's a liar.
A liar
Yeah,
wife.
she's a liar. I'm calling her out on the radio.
Married a liar. You've married a liar.
Yes.
Well,
One of my favorite things about her. Anyway, go ahead.
It was great. I was just telling the guys that I'm just fucking bodied, you know, like I just like roughed it out for an hour and then I couldn't walk afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
I had to
Are you
like,
good?
not really.
These days? Better?
Better, much better.
He's got
But
new hips.
I got brand new hips.
Let's go.
But I couldn't walk. I had to like hold on to TJ as soon as we got off the stage. And
You
then
left it all out there.
yeah, I left. True.
Yeah.
That people say that.
Yeah.
It's a phrase.
But yeah, I didn't see you in the audience, but everybody else did.
I know.
I was looking.
I was literally right up front. You were like right in front of me multiple times.
I did not see you, and that is my bad. You want to know why? I look at because I feel like it's, if you're looking at someone right in the front, then you kind of commit to doing that the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So I look really far in back. What do you guys?
I do that too. So I try not to look at the people in the front, but then I realize like that's the reason they're in the front is because they want to be acknowledged. So I've had people ask me like, why weren't you like looking and engaging with people in the front? I was like, I don't know. There's other people here too. I don't know. So
I'm
start
front
to feel
row
bad.
guy. I am front row guy. I'm giving the front row a show and no one else.
Okay, so no DMs, but front row.
If you're in the front row, I'm like, I'll dap you up. I'll throw you a pic. I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something
Give you
crazy.
money. Give you money.
Yeah, I might not give you money. Yeah,
You can give me money.
Yeah.
Ryan's gonna give you guys
I'll
money
accept.
if you go in the
Ryan's gonna
front
put
row.
a tip jar out. Morgan, how many people do you think were watching the Emo Nite set at Bonnaroo?
Anna, how many people do you think were watching the Emo Nite set at Bonnaroo?
Well, I turned around and I couldn't see the end of the crowd. So like thousands.
A lot.
It looked
It's
like a lot,
insane.
dude.
We talking like
Yeah.
tens of thousands?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know how to gauge.
It seemed like.
Yeah.
I think there's
It's
only
hard.
like 60,000 total. So I don't know, probably not tens of thousands,
But
but
maybe
quite a lot.
10,000.
Well, come on. Let's
Okay.
give him a
All
little
right,
credit.
okay, all right. Let's,
At
come on.
least 10,000 people there.
It was a lot. I couldn't see the end. And I was
100,000. Okay, sick.
yeah. There was
Yeah,
100,000
there.
people were watching it. There was 20 more thousand people watching it than that were actually at the festival.
Yeah.
Did you camp? You didn't camp. You stayed in a
Hell
hotel.
no. Yeah, I was right next to you.
Yeah, you were.
Mm-hmm. I like texted you that too, just like as like a hey, like I'm like right next door, and then you fucking ignored it, so it's fine.
Okay, so I didn't. Here's the thing.
On the fucking radio?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No
Yeah.
wonder you don't open DMs. God
This is
damn,
what I'm
that's
saying.
savage.
This is what I'm fucking saying. Like I get roasted all over the place. So if I open, look, it's like if I open it, it's a can of worms, right?
Who knows what'll happen?
So I can't, you know what I mean? I have to be fair to everybody, which is me.
There was someone on the other in the
I
other
don't know.
hotel room also texting, so like he couldn't open either.
Exactly.
Morgan just oozes
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
So.
Morgan has okay. Can we talk about Riz, which is a new thing that I
Wait,
just
okay. What
Do
is
you guys-
what is Riz?
Morgan has it.
I don't think that
What
I
is
have
it?
it. I don't
Riz?
People
I
be
don't
saying Rizzed up.
Riz. It's just like your natural like I don't know game. It's your game,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think
Like-
that I do. I think that maybe I did a little bit when I was younger. Now I don't think that I do.
It's your swag.
Swag.
That's just me walking with a limp because I can't walk regularly.
That's organic.
Dope though.
That's just limping is the thing. I'm trying to change the name of our Vegas residency to the Residency.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
And you know what? They would buy it and they would love that shit.
I'm just
Yes.
trying to change the name of it. So I don't know.
It's gonna be like the worst guys ever coming to that.
yeah,
It's gonna be like a competition.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know.
Oh, okay, fair.
All right, Anna. Anything new?
Nope.
Do you have anything to ask
Nothing.
Ryan or Derek?
I don't listen to you guys. I'm sorry, but I hear great things.
It's all right.
So.
You'll get them next time.
Wait a
Good
second.
work.
Wait a second. You don't listen to them?
No.
I don't listen to music and I listen to them.
Well, they're your
You're
homies.
forced to.
I'm not forced to.
It is kind of like a friend thing.
It's not a friend
You would
thing.
be a bad friend if you did.
I like your band regardless of you guys.
Anna, just
Yeah.
try it.
Okay.
Give it a
I'll
whirl.
try anything once.
I don't believe
All
you,
right.
but please,
Give it a whirl.
just try it.
I'll make
I
you.
will.
All right. Why don't we make a deal here?
Oh,
if
God.
you listen,
What?
We
we'll
came
give away Taylor Swift tickets.
No.
We did this show to make one new fan, and that's going to be you.
All
Anna,
right.
I promise you, they're good. Okay, I'll text you back if you listen to a whole State Champs album in order and report and do a report.
We don't
We
need
want
that.
notes
We don't-
on. No, we
I
do.
want
We want
it.
notes
I
on
want-
every song.
I want it.
Okay.
Your favorite
Just for a
parts.
text? I better get more than a text back.
Whoa!
Jeez.
Hey-o.
All right. That's all I'm asking you to do is listen to.
Can you say horny on the radio?
Yeah, we can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
That was horny.
Well, you want to know what? If you're not going to do it, State Champs on Emo Nite Radio. Welcome back to the show. Emo Nite Radio, professional radio broadcaster. Morgan here with State Champs. You just heard State Champs and Pile of Love, which is Ryan's other
Oh, that was
band.
Pile of Love?
Yeah. It was,
Okay, rude.
It was
That's on me.
gratuitous.
That's a rude. That's on you.
That's
That's
is
rude.
I was like
actually on
actually
me.
enjoying that song.
No, I was
didn't-
enjoying that song. I didn't know it was you.
It's a good.
Way to go, man.
Yeah.
You really did that.
That's
Back
really
to me.
sweet of you. The thing is like it's weird to be a fan of your friend. Like it's not weird to be a fan of your friends. Like it's
should be
good. It should be normalized.
Yeah.
But it is weird because I'll be like, I'm gonna put on my friends
You
in the
can't
car.
help but feel a little weird about it sometimes, you know?
Yeah, like I mean, you guys. I'm sure there's like fucking bands that you're like
Yeah.
friends with that you're like I really like.
We were
this.
just talking about Drug Church. Like I am like Chris and Nick, who are both in Drug Church and in Pile of Love, have become like my really good friends, and I'm like a fucking Drug Church nut. Like it's like one of my favorite bands. It is weird. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But
even
I'm I'm just like leaning into it.
even bands that, you know, say we tour with or something, and then if we're home and like actually enjoy that music, you put it on, but you're like
Yeah.
hesitant to because you're like, you know, we were just with these people.
Yeah,
we spent,
yeah, it's
we
like
heard
a
these
little-
songs every night. Why are we gonna listen? Well, I
Yeah.
like it, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen to it. Duh.
Yep.
I mean, it is weird because I'll be like, you know, it's like your voice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna like just sing along with it. You know, I'm not gonna,
Dude,
like,
picturing you singing along to State Champs is extremely funny to me.
I'm in your register. Like that's like I can
I'm in your register.
I can hit it. I can hit it.
I
There's,
think you can too. I've
Yeah.
heard you hit it.
I can hit it.
A lot of our fans don't know that how involved you've been with State Champs, you know? And we've talked about this the last time that we did the radio with you, but I think it's important to say that on the creative side, you know, Morgan's been heavily involved when it comes to, you know, the music videos.
Yeah.
With Everybody But You and Just
Just
Sound as the
we had-
director.
We had a fuck. That
was
was
so
were
fun, dude.
so
Professional
much
radio
fun.
broadcaster, professional music video director.
I haven't done one. I don't think I've done one since that. Like I was like, this is it. We topped it out.
It's because it was like stressful and
You went out on a high note, though.
You made no money.
But it was fun though.
You made money.
Nah.
I
No,
feel like
no.
we spent
We
it
spent
all.
a lot
we
of
spent
money.
all the
Yeah,
money.
we spent a lot
No,
of
we
the
spent
money.
all the money. No, I didn't make any.
Yeah, I think we did one of the videos for the entire budget and the other one for like $500.
Yeah, we made it
So
work.
you guys, the listeners can decide for themselves which one you think out of Everybody But You and Just Sound cost more.
Everybody But You was the first time I've ever had to kick anybody out of a music video.
Oh yeah,
He had to go. He had to go though.
That guy was cooked.
He had to go.
That's right.
What happened?
I forget.
Dude, he was just like pestering people. Like, you know, it was like a house party video and like everyone was cool.
We were having a house party.
having a good time, and he was just like punishing people, like taking pictures. Is little Aaron gonna be here? Like one of those guys jumping on the trampoline like aggressively.
Yeah, really.
People were sitting
double bouncing people off the trampoline. that are just
People
trying
were
to, like,
sitting on the
sip a
trampoline. He
beer.
was just bouncing like as high as he could go.
But we
I felt
did-
bad. He was excited to be there, but it was overboard.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things where you have to like kind of gotta, and at least we didn't have to do it.
It
We
was
had
a total
produ-
read the room situation,
Yeah.
and the room was not being read.
It was not right. I had to kick. Then there was another guy who's my friend that I had to kick out, and he was just fucking blackout. He kept like
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Fuck, his name was Nick. His name
There
was
was a guy that was passed out on the couch, and we filmed that filmed him as part of the music video, and people think it's an actor pretending to be passed out.
I thought that was Stu.
No. Well, maybe Stu was also passed out.
Well, I forgot how many cases of PBR they gave us, but they were gone in 30 minutes, and it was supposed to it's an 8-hour.
They were
shoot.
supposed to be in the music video.
Yeah. So it's just empty cases everywhere.
It was
we made the best of our time though, and we came out with a great video. So kudos to you.
Kudos to you. You guys wrote a great song.
Thank you.
You
That
guys-
was step one.
Are you guys writing new songs?
We are writing new songs.
You like
which
how
has
I did
been
that?
Really fun. We didn't want to wait forever. Now that we over pandemic, and with our last album, it took 4 years.
It took a minute.
So we're not going to try and wait as long. We've been writing.
I was laughing because I just, for whatever reason, thought you were going to be like, so how's the songwriting process?
No.
You think he was going to ask that?
Well, to be Morgan.
No,
like,
I
troll,
don't
yeah.
want to do that.
So how do you guys write a song?
Yeah, how did you get the name of your band? Because I saw Derek, you were like, yeah, we wrote a new fucking song. I saw
on Twitter.
Yeah,
I did, and that was just one day when we spent a week this past week in the studio together,
Yep.
and we're excited about the stuff that
We
we're
got,
coming up with. So we
few.
wanted the world to know. Needless to say, we still stay away from the internet unless we're really excited about something.
I was just like, I should probably tweet today. And it was in the middle of the studio, and we're like, I'll tweet about this.
So you were
Because
like,
I've noticed that it doesn't matter what I do and what I put on the internet, as long as it has to do with state champs, then people respond.
yeah.
If it's anything else that I'm passionate about, it flops.
It's like
well,
when
you just be getting high and tweeting random words.
oh, for sure, for sure.
it's like when a hot girl posts a picture of being hot, and that goes off, and then she's like, I got my master's degree, and everybody's like, don't give a fuck.
Right.
That fucking sucks.
Right. Well, my uncle died. Oh,
who cares?
Where's your ass?
Post titties.
Yeah.
Post titties.
Holy shit.
And you guys have Finer Things 10-year anniversary.
That's right. It is 10 years. We're old. The album is old at least, but
A
10
decade.
years.
It's a decade.
It's a decade
Yeah.
since
Which is
our first album.
That's a crazy thing.
And we're still a band. We didn't break up.
And you're friends.
We're still
I think-
friends somehow.
Honestly, I think that's probably harder, right?
We could do 10 years of an album and be not be able to tour or something, or not be able to stand each other, but we still hang out and we're still friends, and
It's but like you said, it is a relationship. It is like any other relationship. You have to put in the work to get around the things that you maybe don't like about someone else in your band, or, problems that you have internally.
Okay, what do you dislike about Derek?
oh God, we could go all day.
No, I couldn't. No, Derek is honestly.
No, you
know
don't
what?
have to answer that
Let
question.
me give Derek some props.
That
Though.
was
Derek is
Yeah, gas me up.
grown up considerably in the past few years in many facets that are. It's not. I don't want to say surprising to me,
You could
but
say
it pleases me.
I think that's honestly, look, it's a really nice thing to say. I feel the same way about TJ, and I'm sure he does not feel the same way about me.
I think he's got
You've grown down.
I think he's got pros and cons. He's probably made a Venn diagram for you,
Yeah, he's probably made an Excel spreadsheet, and it's probably more red than green at this point.
But I think we've all grown up in our ways.
Yeah.
We're not teenagers trying to just party our asses off and seize the moment, and
We did that.
we did that.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's interesting, going into a new chapter of your life, and then it translates into a new chapter of the band with every record cycle, and people's priorities outside of music come into it, because it is a relationship. You have to make sure that you're good in your life to want to even do this, to want to be able to tour, to want to make a record, to go away from your partner or from your family or whatever. That is a real thing. I think that a lot of people don't ever actually think about. And if we've been a band a long time, 10 years for the Finer Things, we've gone through so many evolutions of the band.
Yeah.
Not even just musically, but as people.
Yeah, and I wouldn't trade, the way that things panned out and the way the ups and downs and stuff. I think it all kind of leads to why we're still here and
Yeah.
motivated, excited about making music. But going back to thinking about 10 years since our first album, there was a little bit of a different mindset. We were just excited that we were able to put out one album and tour once and go on Warped Tour for the first time. And we thought maybe it'd be the only time we ever do that. So it was like, yeah, just craziness. And we like acted as if it was never going to happen again. Or maybe at times then we started to be like, oh, well, we're going to do this forever. So like not appreciate it as much.
Well, not even that.
That
It's
was
just
maybe
like,
the next
let's
album
go
cycle.
like as hard as possible on every tour because this is like the most fun thing ever.
But then in the middle, second album and like say like 5 years ago, we got in such a like, this is the routine. We go on another full world tour. And then we start to like, just like almost lose the fun in it. Cause it was like, oh, well, we're going to be doing this for the next like 5 or 7 years. So I'm not going to go out and explore today. I'm not going to like go out and meet the fans. I'm not going to like, just going to like, go through the motions of today. So that's what I mean. There were ups and downs. So crazy, man. What else you want to know?
You did a really good job. I just let you go. I have a hard time like not interjecting because it's like it's hard for me because I have stories about everything.
Yeah.
Like I mean, dude, we worked for Tears for Fears for a long time, and those motherfuckers playing arenas, right? They have to be on the separate sides of the arena from each other until they are on stage.
Really?
Yeah. Which is it's like, that's an insane thing to do. And it's like a money, it's like.
But that they're still able to do it, like.
But like at what cost?
Yeah, exactly. They hate each other, right?
Yeah,
Like
for me, that's like a non-negotiable. Like if there's like a problem or if there's like any kind of conflict, like it needs to just be solved. It needs to be talked about. And we've done that. We've had really
we have
difficult
done
conversations that like suck and like we avoid for a long time or whatever. But like if they don't get resolved, like it's going to affect the band. It's going to affect the way that we operate, if we operate at all. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we've like been able to like grow up and have those kind of grown up conversations and, I don't want to say confrontations, but like really getting to the heart of the matter and like being like, this is really fucking hard for me to say this to you because you're like my brother, but like you're fucking up. You're like killing me. You're killing my vibe. And like, we got to get it together because I want to keep doing this. And I know that you do too. And maybe you're just in like a tough spot in your life right now, but like, what can we do to support you? And what can we do to help you get out of that spot so that we can continue to do this? Because we all want the same thing. And like seeing your friend like struggle with something sucks, especially when it's like impacting the thing that you're trying to do and thing that you're trying to accomplish.
Do you guys think that like the new stuff that you've been writing is reflective of this? Like
I think a lot of it, even some stuff on the last album was reflecting that as well. But I think it's carrying over and it almost puts me in the mindset, the good parts about when we first started, about like when we made the first album 10 years ago or when we were in the process of it, what got me so excited and like as if it were the first time, like writing a song and being, what do we really want to say? What do we want to put out into the world? And what are we going to be excited about to listen to after it's done, now that our fans are listening? So it is kind of bringing us back to that whole reflection of the past 10 years, if you will. And ultimately, we're not trying to think too much about it. I think we're taking ourselves less seriously.
That's the key, I think, is like we're having fun. We're not overthinking things. We're writing songs that are like, that feel good.
I mean, that's ultimately like, every time I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to do this, I change my wording and I'm like, I get to do this, right? Like I get to do this fun. And the thing is, it's fun. And TJ has the conversation, like what you were just talking about, Ryan. You're like, have to have these uncomfortable conversations. Do that like twice a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he'll call me on the way to work and he'll be like, you got to talk about this. And I'm like, all right, let's fucking solve this thing and like, let's move forward. And it's like truly being.
That's healthy.
It's really healthy. And it gets easier every time that you do it, right?
Yeah. And it almost helps you kind of do it yourself internally down the road a little bit more too before it becomes a bigger issue, at least for me.
This is the most grown-up conversation that I think that we've had in this room, in any of my what did I ask that lady today? I was like, do you like drugs? Like, I was like, what?
Well, we already had that conversation.
Yeah, we talked about the drugs already.
Hold on, let me go through my questions with her. Let's see.
You ever been to jail?
I asked her. Hold on, this is going to be on YouTube, so we can't say who it is. I asked her if her parents like her. I was like, I don't know. I was like, it was like this is the most adult conversation that
Do your
we've
parents
had.
like you? Have you ever been to jail?
That's pretty much
Have you
like
ever been in jail?
I've never been to jail. Have you? Did you spend a night in jail?
I've been arrested.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been arrested either.
Yeah.
Sure,
they're
it's coming
rude.
now.
They're rude in jail. They're not nice to you.
They're not nice. I would. What do you mean? They're supposed to be nice to you?
I don't know. I thought they were gonna be pretty nice.
You're gonna make your bed.
You
don't-
thought they were gonna be nice.
You got 3 hots and a cot. That's what it is. Yeah, if I went to the jail I went to in America was like I went to like juvie, but it
Yeah.
was still like it was fucked up. It was like jail. I would have rather been in like general population.
Yeah.
I was with like one other dude, and like it wasn't like the bars. It was that now they have like electronic doors, which are scarier.
That can just.
Damn.
Yeah, like you can't like see. It's like it's fucked up.
It's not called the slammer anymore.
No,
I bet it still slams.
you can't.
That's
slam
what I
it.
think about. Like someone shutting the bar is like really hard. Like slamming the door.
No, it was bad. It's not. It's not good. And then so I don't know if I've told this story on air ever. I know I've told a lot of stories about jail, but when I went,
Let's have it.
you ready for this one?
Yeah.
So when you go, you have to get naked and shower in front of them to like wash whatever, and you put on whatever color of clothing that state gives you, right? So like in Arizona, there was the brown, so they're like shower, put on the brown. So the guard doesn't stand right; he stands right next to you. He doesn't watch you, right? So I go in, I'm like, ugh, sucks, like it sucks. It's like a single stall, guard's like right next to me. I'm like, I just want to get this done as quick as possible, and I go and reach above me, and to get like soap or shampoo or whatever. And before I like reach up and grab the soap or shampoo, I look at it and it's just a log of shit.
Oh.
Like, so I was like, and I'll never forget I was
Wait,
like,
it just wasn't soap. It
Nope.
was poop.
it was they replaced the soap and
No way.
I thought you meant there was like a skid mark
nope,
on the soap.
no. It was a log of poop.
Oh my.
And so I was like, guard. I was like,
Guard, what did you do?
I was like, hark, guard. There's a log of poop where the soap is supposed to be, and I'll never forget it because it was like in fucking Tucson, right? Like it was like, they have like accents, like Western shit. He was like, I'll never forget. He was like, oh god damn it, he did it again. And I guess this guy was going around the jail and like replacing shit with
shit.
Like he was replacing objects with his own shit.
That's so funny.
It's really hilarious thinking about it now. Not in the moment, I'm sure.
I mean, think about it. You're in jail. You got to find something to like make you happy. And if that's like trolling people with feces, I back it.
I honestly thinking
You
about it,
got.
I know I got.
You almost got.
Yeah,
Well,
if I would have
mean,
touched it,
What if-
imagine
imagine if you just grabbed it like that.
and just started.
squeeze. Like I mean, when I say,
You realized it was sin. You just
like I like doing it to get through it. I'm like, dude, the soap in jail is
Oh, no,
really
man.
bad.
It's strange. It's all natural.
Here's the band Camino on Emo Nite Radio. And welcome back to the show. It's Morgan State Champs, Emo Nite Radio. We have one more break left, you guys. This flew by.
It did. We've been having so much fun, dude.
They say that.
When they say that time, something happens.
Time heals all.
Yeah, that's it. When you're having a good time, time heals all.
That is what they say.
And God bless.
Fucks you up.
And God bless. You performed at EDC.
Yeah, I did. So did Emo Nite.
I did not. I was in the
You
hospital.
were not there. I was like, so did you.
Not me. Emo Nite did. But
Yeah.
how was that? That's fucking...
Oh, dude, it was so cool. I don't know much about the EDM world and the electronic world, and it is a whole nother planet.
Was that the first time that you've ever been to EDC?
I had never been to EDC
It's
before.
fucking...
What an insane
I wanna go so
environment.
bad.
So, yeah, you like walk in and you're at the top of the bleachers looking down into the Las Vegas International Speedway, and just hundreds of thousands of people and fireworks everywhere and lights everywhere and stages that look like rocket ships and naked people with pacifiers in their mouths everywhere. And
That's so dope.
Yes. So that was just shoved into it. I also showed up at like 1 a.m. to it.
Yeah, their set times are fucked up.
Showed up at
Yeah.
1 a.m. and it was like as if it was, I mean, it was well in motion, but it was an all day thing, but all night, all 24 hours type thing. And then I went on stage at like 2:30 with Said the Sky, and it was fucking crazy. A great performance.
Looked
and
amazing.
then his set got over at like 3 or 3:30, and then we had to waddle over to the Emo Nite set, which started at 3:30. Got over at whatever 4:30.
And there were tens of thousands of people
And me and Paige were like, all right, we're out of here. You got to trek it back to the hotel. And everyone else was like, no, we're going to go watch the sunrise set on main stage. The sunrise set on main stage.
Who was it? Who was playing?
Galantis or something like that. I don't know.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many of like artists that
Yeah.
are so big that I'm like, this is
And we got back to our hotel at like 5 a.m. and Deadmau5 is performing in the parking lot of our hotel.
That's so sick.
As the sun is rising also, but we went to bed. We're on the 23rd floor and we're like in bed, but you still you hear it still.
dude, so the first time I went to EDC, I didn't take any pictures because there was too much shit to take pictures
crazy.
of. It was so fucking wild. It really is one of the coolest festivals I've ever.
Yeah, I had a blast. I really did. It was super fun. I would do it again for sure. I don't know how you tie it into state champs besides the fact that we have the song with Said the Sky, but we would do it again.
We would never be there. I want to go as someone. I want to be a journalist there. I want to like take a camera in with a mic and like interview the like craziest
That would
people.
go off.
I really want to do that. If somebody's listening, can set that up.
Dino, can you set that up?
What? I missed what you said.
What?
Can you set it up for the guys? You missed it?
So,
Hello, welcome
Yeah,
to
I
Emo Nite
missed
Radio. You're here with state champs.
Hello.
hello.
Ask us anything.
Yeah, seriously. Ask these guys anything you want.
Anything?
Anything.
I don't know what to ask now. You guys put me on the spot.
Oh man, you
Um,
had your moment.
But the only reason why I listen to State Champs is because I found them through Emo Nite.
Let's go.
Let's
That's
go.
Yep.
awesome. It's working.
Well, we did it. We did it.
We got one.
We did it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I
I
gotta
like
tell.
you guys.
No.
I
you
like
go.
the pretty basic song of you guys' no offense, but the Everybody But You,
Perfect.
it's catchy. It's great.
Thank you very much.
That's a pretty basic one.
Yeah.
No, it's not. no, it's not.
It's a funny way to describe a song.
That's the video we did
I
together.
love that.
That's the music video that Morgan directed. So good pick.
You
Probably-
rock. What's your name?
I just go by Dino on here.
Whoops, I've been calling you Dino.
Dino.
I never corrected you. I was like, oh well, I can be Dino. It's fine.
All right, Dino.
You're Dino.
Now
Now-
you know.
way
See,
cooler.
we're learning things every day.
Look, see, this is why it's important to have the guys on because they ask the really tough questions.
Yeah, like where are you calling from,
Yeah.
Dino?
Yeah, where are you calling from?
Boise, Idaho.
Wow.
Yo,
Cool.
Boise
Go
is
Steelheads.
underrated. Straight up. Respect.
Do you like it? Do you like living there?
Yeah. Also, I have a question, and it's really important
What is
for
the
you, Morgan.
Yes.
Who is DJing on the 30th when you guys come here?
I'm not allowed to say anything.
Oh, it's a secret.
Okay,
You can't know
'cause-
yet.
I can't get in because I'm under 18, but
Ah.
I was like joking around with my like coaches and everything, and I was like, I'll just ask Emo Nite to sponsor me because I need sponsorship papers and like people to sponsor me so I can go to nationals. And they're like, my mom was like, they were like, oh yeah, aren't they coming here? Just ask, like, just bring the papers to them. And I was like, well, I don't know, because if it's not Morgan, then like they don't know who I am.
Wait, nationals for what?
Chill.
For cheer?
For
We'll find out
cheer.
tomorrow.
There you go. What are you? You're a
Emo
flyer?
Nite sponsors a cheerleader. That would be so sick.
What are you?
I've been sent. I'm a bass right now, but for like 3 years I've been a flyer, and then I transitioned to a bass.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's cool. Well,
Does that
good
mean
luck.
you're strong?
Good luck at nationals either way. That's awesome.
Yeah. I've been sending like, I joked around with like everybody on my cheer team. I was like, I wonder how many like emo bands we can get on the back of our t-shirt. Because if you like sponsor me, then you get your little logo on the back of the t-shirt. So I've been sending it to bands, and I've been like Sponsor me. See
Listen,
if we
you
can
can put a
get.
state champ song
No.
in your routine dance. You can put state champs in the routine. We'll give you permission.
Do it. Can you do that?
Like,
Then you can throw the logo on the back of
We're
your
not, she's
thing.
like, we're not gonna do that. But you
just
guys should sponsor. Hey, is Nationals is it at Disney? Is it in Disney World?
We're going to Disney, so it's probably near Disney.
That's
But we're
sick.
definitely like one of the days is dedicated just to Disney.
That's awesome. You're gonna have a blast.
Yeah, you're gonna have a blast.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna win. Should I answer my DM? What do you need to get sponsored? Do you need money? I don't have any money. What do you need?
You can do it as like a tax write-off. So like Emo Nite, like
So
as
you need
the
money.
people.
Will you DM?
Yes.
This is a TJ question.
Yeah,
Yo, I respect
I know.
the tenacity.
I really, really like it.
but TJ.
But TJ.
How much?
All right.
I'll-
All right, Dino. DM TJ. Tell him that State Champs told you to DM him.
Yeah.
Tell
you
him that
can-
State
you can
Champs is
blame it on
considering
us.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so state champs under the bus. I'll be like, he's like, why are you DMing me? I'm like, state champs.
It's totally fine.
They
It's
told me
totally fine.
to.
But Derek,
No. Thanks, Dino.
Thanks, Dino. All right, this is Paul Cherry.
I
Welcome back to the show. Emo Nite Radio here at State Champs. We're ending this thing. Is that in tune?
where did you get that?
I don't know. It's on the shelf. It's signed by AJR.
You can take that.
No, I'll leave this.
You
for
can give that away.
All right, next
We've been
caller.
trying to give away something.
You can take whatever you want from Amazon in general. Those like Emmys and shit out there. I take one like every time I leave.
No, we gotta at least say one thing about what you mentioned earlier about the latte.
Oh, the face print, the latte coffee machine that prints your face on it.
Here
want
at
that.
Yeah.
Emo Nite
Can I-
Radio, you can go to the kitchen and get your face printed on a latte.
Hell
Can
yeah.
I have that?
You guys are more than welcome to come back anytime you want, and we'll get all of our faces printed on it. This is what should be. Can you do more than more than one
Do a
face?
group shot.
I
maybe.
think so.
Yeah,
We'll
where
do
do
the
you?
three of us
You're
after
just
this.
need to come back specifically for that.
Yeah.
Next week, I'll be here.
I will also be here. Yeah, you can come, dude. You
I
can
just
come,
invited myself.
dude. You want it? You can absolutely like if I have a guest,
If I haven't,
I don't know, man.
If
This has
I
been
have a
lot of
guest-
work, so.
dude. I've been talking all day.
It sounded like old English.
Wow. I'm just a stupid person.
No, you're not. Don't talk about my friend like that.
I am. All right. How are we ending this thing? What are we
thing I wanted
plugging?
to talk about before we leave.
Yeah. Okay. Let's plug. Did we?
Just one thing that I was just thinking about.
Did I
for some
hit
reason.
everything that we needed to hit?
Oh, well, we're going on tour in October. All of October. If you live
Rocktober.
in the continental U.S. or Vancouver.
We're going to Vancouver for the first time.
Or Vancouver. Yeah, we're going to Vancouver for
Hey.
the first time. And I think there's maybe a Montreal show or something like that, Toronto. With Boys Like Girls. And we are state champs. Lolo, the Somerset, 4 Year Strong, 303, the Ready Set, Max Bemis. I might be missing one or two. Check your dates, get your tickets. What was I going to talk about? Oh, so leading into this tour and new like behind the scenes stuff for champs, we're applying for insurance right now. This is what I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, sure.
It's because it's funny. We got denied insurance from an insurance company because they looked up our YouTube videos and they said that we encourage too much violence.
What? You guys?
They said you encourage
Moshing,
stage diving and
crowd
moshing and,
Oh,
and
no.
incite riots at your shows. So therefore, we will not insure you. So
Just picturing like an agent sitting in his cubicle watching our state champs music videos on YouTube, being like, "Oh
Yep.
no, no."
yeah, but like, what about all the like metalcore and hardcore bands that are like fucking kill someone and like they have insurance?
I honestly feel like you could really go back and be like, this is anti-violence. Like you could go back
Don't
and
get me wrong, our shows are a safe space, but we're also trying to have a good time here, you know, and like that's just how we do it. But
We should sue.
maybe we make a thing out of this, you know, and make an example out of the
make a
insurance
GoFundMe.
companies.
honestly, that's fucking kind of bullshit.
I know. So I just wanted to bring that up. But needless to say, come out to our shows. You won't get hurt. You're gonna be fine.
And please don't, because we don't have insurance.
Please don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt. Don't sue us because we don't have insurance.
Perfect. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for. Oh, wait, hold on.
What you got?
I saw somebody put a honey track on here,
Yeah, we can end with
New
that.
track.
buddy. When I first moved here, I was in a Joey. I was in a band with Joey
Oh no shit.
Absolutely adore Joey.
He's a
maybe
great guy.
12 years ago.
That's wild.
Maybe we called him like little baby Joey because he was so much. He was like, he was a little baby that back then,
He still is like kind of like a baby.
which is the craziest thing to be like. This is a full circle thing, ending a show on a. He's just like trying to play drums back then.
That's so cool.
It is kind of cool. I really like
Play
it.
the goddamn track. It's really good.
You guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
I
you for
really do
having us,
appreciate it.
Morgan.
I know the drive was long. You got I know that.
Actually, it kind of was. It was rush hour.
It's
Coming from the valley.
It's
About to be
rough.
like, no, it was a
wasn't
little
bad,
inconvenient, but we
No.
would do it again and again. We
Well,
love
you
being
guys-
here. We love being on Emo Nite Radio.
Emo Nite loves you guys. For real. Like this is
We have a long history.
We have a long history. I'm really, really happy and proud of you guys. Thank you for
Proud of you as well, man. Here's to the future.
Here's
Honey.
Big Star by Honey.
Here's big. You want an
Seacrest
intro?
out.
You want
State
an-
champs out.
All right, guys, let's pray out. That's what they do in AA. They go, God, grant me this.
Peace be with you.
Bless up.